call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lead.
Look at the big man rumble. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Myles Garrett in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. And now the Steeler offense staying out there. And they'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. A big seam, and he might go all the way. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. 3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll go again to Jones. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. 59
on 3rd down, Daniels. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Here's Michael Palardy now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Returnable here from the 38. 12 yards on the return that time. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half, 1st and 10. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 18.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Back to throw again. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Will Dissly, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Looking to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Again, it's Jones. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. And the Steelers now in the nickel here on third down. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down.
There are a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on third down. That pickup there was big because they had struggled throughout this one.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
From the shotgun to give to Jones. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They'll hand it off to Kelly. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
58, boys, 58, 58, Mike. It's our time. It's our time. 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Drop deep, drop deep. 58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike. Let it go.
Back to throw. Daniels. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. In that time for the sack, say hello to Chandler Jones.
Come on, QB, come on. And 58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. 58, boys, 58. 58 to Mike. Let's set Let's set a tone.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Bucs on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 14.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Here we go. Here we go. Mike's 59. Mike's 59.
From the gun, Daniels. He's going to fire one deep, and that's caught inside the 35. So the big play nullified, illegal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
Gets it away, and I don't think Peterson will get a chance to touch this one, angling for the sideline.
Keep
for the
playing.
first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
We got tight left. 3, wahoo. Let's go.
He'll come out throwing here on first down. And he will find his man on the outside. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Target.
He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Nate Gary. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treated like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Come on.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Hey, team six. Get it.
After the pick six, they go right back to the air. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Here we go.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Myles Garrett in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Myles Garrett, it's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll set up a throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. Now a first down carry by Jones. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. From 8 yards out as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, Are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Steelers 21.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6. And my goodness, another interception. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Watch the screen.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And it's caught. And a nice gain of 21 yards. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the number.
And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 2-yard touchdown grab as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And, my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the game's over. We know this thing's done.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will extend this big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Myles Garrett in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season. The Steelers on 3rd down. Not getting the job done at all. A very poor 1 for 10. This will be 3rd and forever. They'll drop to throw. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And now the football is going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line.
59. Watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen.
On 1st down, Daniels. He sets up the screen to Jones. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Jones. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
Pittsburgh. Night, sweetheart.
And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
His pass caught at the 4. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. From a yard out. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point attempt to follow here. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Buccaneers 60, Steelers 21.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Check.
Get it. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. Now in desperation. It got his man complete. A gain of 37. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Watch out. Hey, Echo. Hatchet. Spawn. There.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete. Adrian Amos, the safety, able to make the play. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to let it fly. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. Jones. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I don't think you got it, sir.
Here's Jones. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he gets this one down to the 24.